It's another 15 minutes past 4, Thursday morning, and I have woke up with a stinking cold. I had it yesterday afternoon and it was coming on. I had a long day yesterday too. Didn't get no sleep. It was a straight through from 3:30 to 6 o'clock at night. So no sleeping. I had no breakfast, but I did stop for dinner, but I didn't sleep. So it's probably what's not made it worse, but you know, it is what it is. It's spring calving. It's calving time and we know it's busy. It's funny time really, because we went all through dry off, all through January, no troubles with any machines. And then about 4 days in the calving, the tractor broke yesterday up here and he had to be tugged off, and then the straw tippers. We had a big bit of metal go through it and bloody ply a load of stuff inside, like the bed and all that. So we've had a right old rig rag. But oh, happy days, there you go. The show must continue. I'm gonna take Tim's coffee, G him up, and I'll show you what tractor and chopper I've got up here at the moment. Here's from the front, drawn down. That's the chopper from down home in the 125. We do all the bedding down at 4 o'clock in the morning. We're all early risers on all the farms. Loads of us get up 3:30 in the morning and get going. I've just seen we had another cow calf. This one here's just dropped. Looks like a heifer. Looks like a heifer what's calved. But I've only just seen that. So Tim will know because he put them in there. Moving on slow and steady though. We've got a lot like this. Semi sort of bagged up, so middle of Feb. It's gonna be our big bouts. But it's going alright. You'd be surprised how many, like, it's only like 2 in the morning, 2 in the daytime, 2 in the afternoon at the moment. Like no massive days. We haven't had no 10 days at the moment. But it's we're still racking them up in the parlour. We're starting to get quite a few come in now. So and it's good to get some fresh milk. Fresh milk into the milk tank instead of like dry cow and the lactation milk. What I like about milking the cows through though, what's worked well, is now we've got the fresh milk going in. That's going to be about 4% fat and 3% protein. But the April calves what's still milking, they're like really high and they're pushing all the butterfats up. So we're actually high on butterfat still. We're still hovering around 5% and 4% protein, when usually we're back down at 4% now with freshly calved cows. So you know, we're going to be better off just like that. I just got to drive these dry cows around, let these milking cows out. I don't know if you can see the milk. So it is all a little bit dark up here. I need to go and get my head torch. See the dry cows there. Well, we've got these big lights everywhere, but they only shine a certain distance. That's our outside of the parlour building there. So we've got like clear plastic down inside there to let light in, and we've got the roof lights, and then we've got these big lights on all 4 corners. So what pretty much like the whole farm, to be fair. And then we've got this little this is a collecting yard at the moment, what dry cows are, and I'll go drive them around. Then we've got this little bit here what comes in handy when we have heifers calve. We can shut them in there and then get them in the parlour nice and easy, but they always do run in that parlour nice and easy, because if you think it's like nice and open, so it works quite well. Just whenever I turn up on this farm now, I just immediately walk through the dry cows, and I've just literally got out the tractor there, I've walked in the shed, and here we go. We got one calf what's literally just popped out because Tim is down the other farm feeding some young stock, the other organic place where we got young stock, and he would have messaged me saying we've had another one if he had known. So this one has just popped out, very small again. I always said the calves are going to be big, they're coming out small. That's a heifer, so that's semen. They are coming out small and we're getting near a due date. I thought the calves going to be big. They might be big, we'll see. Another one there getting ready to go. Bit of time off. Just going the right way. I like big days. If I got to come round here, see, me and Tim got to come round here and pick up 3 calves, just well come round and pick up 15. So I'd rather have some massive days. And we've got plenty of people by, because we've got 3 farms. If I'm in a real sweat, quite often like March, when you've got a lot of calved in and you've still got your calving going on and you've got like your backwards calves coming out and stuff like that, or hard calvings, I'll ring out Tom or Dad and I'll say like I need some people up here, and then we have loads of people turn up and we're all like congregate, and we do the same on all the other farms too. Same with TB testing and whatnot. It works really well on that perspective. Can't see nothing in this shed. We go at the back of the sheds. Like I said, on a cloudy day, we just calve throughout the day and through the night. On a like a nice sunny winter's day, they're all going to stand out in the sun and nothing to calve. They'll hold off till night time. One there, quite an oldish cow. Not far away, another one there. Real Jersey looking thing. Closer. Oh, it's coming on. I'm getting excited and getting that buzz, you know. My heart is pumping. That's what you want. You want to get everybody G'd up, get everybody like pumped up, like you're gonna like go into a big battle or something, ready for calving. It gets everybody on edge then, and we all get a shift on. No lying in or anything, just all full on energy. That's what we want. Extra sugars in coffee, energy drinks everywhere, biscuits full of chocolate. Get that energy vibe going. Right, last shed. What we've got going on here then? Heifer. First timer. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, got 2 legs there. Might be a calving age off that. Oh, that's quite loose. So I've done enough years of this to leave her another hour and come back and have a look. Because you don't want to jump the gun on these heifers. You could give yourself hard work. You know, if you're an impatient person, like me, then you like nearly run and get the aid and try pulling it out, and then you sort of satisfy yourself that that calves out and that cow's calved, and it might go alright, or you could just hang on an hour and leave her and let her like loosen up and whatnot. So that's what we're going to do. She's got plenty of space in there. That's what you get though, they get right in the corner of the sheds. They drop. It's on the move now, because it's only 9:30 and we've had 2 early this morning, and that's going to be 4 today. So we are officially on calving. So this is our calving setup in the daylight. I've only showed you in the dark. This is our Ranger, Polaris Ranger. We used to have a gator and someone nicked it. And this is our calf trailer, what gets used on all the farms. And he's a proper calving trailer. He has done a lot of work. Just took a thrashing, holds a lot of calves. He's ideal. We got a cage to go on the back of this Ranger too. What we made, what holds another 4 calves. What works well, so we can hold like a lot in there and a lot in there, and it works well in like spring when we want to take some out of the field and whatnot. We can load up without having to load the cattle box up. What I do like about these Rangers is when you, unlike a cowboy, you've got to get your leg over, like getting in a horse. These just literally slide in and out, just nice and easy. So I'm driving the shed in a minute, pick calves out, just slide out. It's great. He does take an absolute thrashing now, this machine. We've got to put new set tyres on the front, got them ordered up. He just goes everywhere. You know, like when we've got to chase a cow with an app. They're not as good as quad bikes for sworn animals out, definitely, but loading up with cake or stuff like that, it's great. Really versatile machine. They just cost a bloody fortune. Got a flashing light on top there, ready for getting cows across the road. So that's just around the corner. So we're all set. Tim's got them all linked up, ready to go. So we're ready. Right, you know that heifer I was on about? Well, it's been an hour and I thought I'd give her a hand. So here we go. All the buddies have come over now. I tried to get her out to go in the shed, but she wouldn't, so I'm just going to have to calve her here. We're nearly there. Heads are starting to come through. There you go. I don't know what sort of breed this is. Come nice and easy. Just lift your nose up. Just lift, mate. Alright, give her a bit of time on the hip. Right, she's just come out, just dragged her round to her front so she can lick it off. Clear the airways. Sorry. There you go. Yeah, here we go, she's on. What we got? Yeah, I don't know what breed it is actually, it's a heifer. Must be a superstar because we're doing sex semen at the moment. So she's come out of weird markings for white nose. First time heifer though, don't know if I said that. So real Jersey heifer, Hitman, her father is. So Hitman's like a real Jersey bull. So we're going to leave her to get some space. So I tried to, before we started calving, I tried to get her out, to get her in another shed. But she'll stay here now. It's alright. All her buddies come, these all heifers here. Come round. Have a look. Shoot sunset there. Where you can. Right, I'm going to walk out way now. It's the first one I've had a calf. We average probably about 1 in 15, I reckon. We got a cyst, but only because we're here. In the night, usually they're alright. Because we're hanging about. So that's 2 this morning already. Well, it's 4 today. 2 is about 9:30, 9:45, and it's 2 already. So 2 after breakfast. So we're well on the move. Right, I'll leave her there a minute and then I'll get her up in a minute. Make sure she's all right. Right, there we go, she's just jumped up. Just check her around, make sure she's all right. Wow, that's nice, that is. That's what keeps me going, everybody. That's what keeps the blood pumping in the morning. When you bring a fresh calf, a fresh heifer in, calf a heifer in to a nice calf. There we are.